What is going on, Shiba Army? This is your boy Random Marks coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Bone ShibaSwap token as well as Roaring Kitty. So before I dive too deeply into this video, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. So let's address the elephant in the room, and that is Bone price. So what is happening? Why is Bone down? And the reason why Bone is down, it is getting delisted from another exchange. So the reason, why Bone is getting, delisted from these exchanges, at the end of the day, it is a business, guys. These exchanges have these token onto their platform, not because it's a feel good thing. It's all about a profit. So if they're not profiting off of the token, especially when it comes to volume, then eventually they're going to make that business decision and they're going to axe that token from their exchange. Not really any hard feelings behind it. It is what it is. I always try to look at things from a business standpoint. And really the the issue is not the exchange delisting us. The issue is volume, interest. There's not a lot of interest in Bone at current moment right now. And one of the things that I've been yelling for the past year is banding together, becoming a community, and without that, the whole landscape of this crypto market, it changed. You need attention. Like, if your token does not have attention, um then essentially it is gonna eventually die. So they're gonna, the team, the community, gonna have to figure out a way just to being able to get more and more attention. Because without a community, it's very, very hard for you just to, as a team, just to being able to garner that attention. And that's something that I've been saying, like, hey, the market has changed, the market has changed. But now we're finally starting to see exactly what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. My thesis on Bone still stays the same, not changing the thing. Continue to do my part as far as like trying to make Bone as visible as possible by rating and shilling Roaring Kitty. Roaring Kitty is a Shibarium token, so as Roaring Kitty continue to do well, hopefully that would put some spotlight onto Bone and onto Shibarium. But it is going to be a community effort that essentially allows this to happen. So on to Roaring Kitty. The 10K giveaway is still live, guys. The 10K giveaway is live, and this is a huge opportunity, especially for a small project, because all you would have to do just mint one NFT, guys, and if you mint the money NFT, then your project would essentially win $10,000. That is huge, especially capital for a project. Or if you just need $10,000, you're going through it, or you looking to buy a meme coin. Because with NFTs, you could always just resell your NFT on the open market once it finished being minted out. I can imagine we could see a lot of different projects jumping onto this, because $10,000 you could do buyback and burn for your community. You could fund LPs. You could even use that 10,000 because it's 10,000 in USDT. So it's not in our native token, because yeah, we weren't gonna give you guys 10,000 roar, so that way you guys could dump it on the chart. So it's gonna be 10,000 USDT, so that way you guys could do whatever you want with that token. Now on to more Roaring Kitty news. One thing that I always say, man, like, you go to sleep and wake up and boom, something new end up happening in Roar. So we got another exchange, and this is what we see when it comes to exchanges. It is monkey see, monkey do. We just got an article written about us. It's how to buy Roaring Kitty. So this time is by Gate.io. Is it Gate.io or Gate? But yeah, whatever it is, Gate. This is another, I want to say tier one exchange as well too. But yeah, they created a guide of how to buy Roaring Kitty. Like, to me, that's pretty cool, because again, uh, like, why they're talking about us, you know what I mean? But my theory is, when it comes to exchanges, monkey see, monkey do. So one exchange see, they saw us on HTX. which is the tier one, and they're like, you know what, let's go after what's popular. And again, they're going after what's popular, what's popping, because of volume. They're looking for volume. Now, granted, our token doesn't have that much volume, but they're seeing that we're getting interest by a tier one exchange. They're wondering like, what is to this token? So huge congrats to the community, and this is based upon your rating, your shilling. This is how we're able to get a lot of this stuff done. So as it currently stand right now, the price of Roar is sitting at a $6 million market cap. We did see a nice sell when we got to the $7 million market cap. um, but and the thing is, like, anytime I look at the sales, it's typically from people who's not active within the community. The way that I always gauge based upon activity is whether or not if someone have NFTs. Now, it's not all cases. I get some people, hard time stuff like that. But when I say it like that, I'm just talking like from a general standpoint. But this person, guess what? A year in Roar, they did not have an NFT. So it just shows me that they're not really down for the cause. They're probably not rating, they're probably not shilling, and they got out. They made, I think they made roughly around like $2,000 after a year. To me, that's not good. If you're holding a token for a year and you only make $2,000, then that's a horrible investment. But people are free to do what they want to do with their tokens. Last thing I just want to point out to you guys is this. Again, when it comes to attention, we are seeing more and more attention. Like I mentioned, we just got added onto the cat meta, guys, and this post already seen 13,000 views. 13,000 views. As you could see, Roaring Kitty is on here. And I disagree with how they ranked us. They ranked us as a C token. No, nonetheless, it's still visibility for us, but I think we're supposed to be right here in the apex. They got Popcat on there, but I think we're supposed to be with the apex. And we are, as things continue to keep progressing. But I love the fact that more and more people are getting a chance to see us, and this is what I've been saying. Like, man, I said it. I said the cat meta, like the cat meta is like whenever that sector start heating up, it rises. It rises all the tokens within that meta. So long as they're visible. And right now, Roaring Kitty's starting to become visible. And we also still have that unknown factor with Keith Gill. With him making a post, we could go bonkers. But really, guys, that is all that I have for you guys today. Leave a like, leave a comment. Random Arts guy signing off. Peace!